Hey guys, Christina Torres here. How's everyone tuning in from Phoenix, AZ? I want to give you a few tips on Facebook Lives, which if you follow me and know me, I love Facebook Lives. So if you're someone who is foreign to Facebook Lives, you're thinking about it, or maybe you just want to learn a little bit more, then this message is for you. So let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching later in the replay, put in hashtag later and still let me know where you're tuning in from. And also, I would like to know before I get started into these tips, are you doing Facebook Lives? Okay, are you? And if you are, how often are you doing Facebook Lives? How many times a week? And then what areas are you doing your lives? Are you doing them on your personal page, your business page, inside your groups, all areas? Just let me know and let's get started. So the first tip I want to give you, and this is something that I didn't know until you know, right? When you're doing a Facebook Live and when you have your viewers, so if you've done a Facebook Live, if you haven't, when you go live, you can see how many people are watching you. And when they come on, you can see their pictures, okay? And then you only really will see their name of who they are when they comment. So what you definitely don't want to do is don't call someone out and be like, oh, hey, Christina, thanks for watching. If I didn't write a comment on your, here in this area of the comments. The reason why you don't want to do that, because unfortunately we do have ghost watchers who watch our videos who just watch and are too shy maybe to comment, or they don't want to call attention to themselves, or they're just curious about what you're doing, but they don't say anything. So what may happen is if you say, hey, Sally Joe, thanks for watching, but they didn't comment, then they may not watch your video anymore because they don't want to be called out, because maybe they're too shy, or maybe they're just there to be curious, okay? So definitely when you're doing your lives, only say someone's name if they commented, and then make sure that they commented, obviously, for you, if you see it going through, for you to comment back to whatever they may say, okay? So that leads up to the next little tip here. So you definitely want to engage with your viewers. You don't want to be the only one talking, and you want to make sure you have interaction and have engagement. So ask questions while you're doing your live. So kind of when I said, hey, if you do Facebook Lives, let me know how many times a week are you doing your Facebook Lives, and what areas of Facebook are you doing your lives at. Personal page, business page, groups, all areas, just so I can kind of know. And also, are you doing Facebook Lives? Are you doing them? Are you scared to do them? That is one definitely conversation I have with people that I communicate here on Facebook with when I'm interacting and getting to know people, or just the ladies in my group. There's a lot of people who are just really shy or nervous about doing a Facebook Live. It's just not their thing, and it's okay if it's not. It's definitely a mindset. You definitely have to work that way around it for yourself to do that. But once you start doing Facebook Lives, I guarantee you're going to like them and enjoy them. You don't have to do them all the time. At least once or twice a week is better engagement to help you, for your audience to engage with you. And the main reason why Facebook Lives are important, any guesses of why Facebook Lives are important? My suggestions are because people are going to get to know who you are. They're going to know if they like you. They're going to hear your voice and get to know what your personality is. And then that's how they grow to like and trust you. And then, they might go into your group. They may, have more questions for you when you're talking about some great value or whatever that may be, when they feel more comfortable with you, okay? Another tip for you as well is making sure that of course my mind went blank because I always try to have it here, but I do have my notes here, so I'm going to look. Oh, I kind of already said that. So when you conversate, you want to make sure you're engaging, it's back and forth and asking questions. When you start your videos, really key point, because I used to not do this, is you want to get straight to the point. So when you're starting your Facebook Lives, you don't want to be like, oh, hey, I'm starting and the weather's this and that, and I'm going to wait for a few people to hop on. When you have at least 1 or 2 people on, or even if you don't have anyone on, you definitely want to just get started just like people are on, because the replay viewers are going to come on and they're not going to want to basically wait around. You want to get started. Hey, today's live video is 5 mistakes people may be making on Facebook Lives. If this interests to you, continue watching or whatever. So you want to engage them and let them know what it's about, but you definitely want to make sure you start right away, because whoever's watching with you, it's courtesy for you to start with them. And if some later on, say you're in your video maybe 3-4 minutes later, or you're almost done, and your best friend or your mom comes on, and you're going to be like, oh, hey mom, thanks for joining. This is what I talked about. Thanks for the likes, I appreciate it. And you start all over. So that's not going to be courtesy, showing courtesy to the people who have been watching with you. So you want to just kind of say like, hey, I'm almost done here, but go ahead and go watch the replay. That's what the replay is for. And you just kind of have to remember to do that. And I've done that in the past where like I might go, oh, I was just talking about this, but you don't really want to do that. Just kind of direct them like, hey, I'm on tip 4. I'm almost done here, but you can go to watch the replay. That is what the replay is for. So one thing that I definitely know that I was doing, let me know if you've done this, and just say guilty. Just put hashtag guilty. When your lives were always about your business or your product business service, okay? Your flash sale, your end of the month sale, you need this one for your goal or whatever. And then you're sending people to the link for them to buy your item, or you have the link to your website in the description. So you definitely don't want to do that. Facebook doesn't honor that when you take people off the platform of Facebook. They don't like outside links. And you're going to just seem like you're not giving value to your audience. So instead of doing that, you can give information on your business opportunity or your product opportunity, but give the value of it. This does what? Sally Joe lost so much weight within 3 months because of this magic little spoonful of gold or whatever. Whatever it may be, and describe what happened. Describe Sally Joe's information, her results, and then give that information and say, this is how she did it. If you want more information, feel free to message me. Feel free to join my group. The bio and my link is my link is in the bio. Okay, so you're still getting them. So whoever's interested, because you gave Sally Joe's story, you're sending them to somewhere where you can get more information and engage more there. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So the last tip I want to leave with you guys is knowing your content. Okay, so if you're someone who struggles about what to do your live about, I don't know what to say today, then you may need to work on your branding information and knowing who your customer avatar is, which is your ideal client. Once you have that information and you're solid about what that is, content is easy because you're going to know what you want to talk to about with your audience. So if you don't know what branding is, I will give you one tip. It's definitely not branding your company or the products that you represent. It's not about having your your Facebook cover page, your company name with pictures of your product. It's definitely not that. I have done that in the past. Okay, hashtag guilty again if that was you. And then just having all your products everywhere when you spammed everyone on your feed. It's definitely not that anymore. Okay, guys. So again, value. Marsha, good info. Thanks, Christina. Oh, thanks, Marsha. Thanks for joining me live. Glad to see you here. So you don't want to do that. Brand yourself. It's simply Christina Torres. That's who I'm branding, who I am. And then you want to let people know who you are, what you stand for, what you want to be known for, and what you're about. Giving that value, giving that information. So if you're someone who doesn't know anything about, I don't know how to brand myself, my company is about just, talking about my company, and I don't know what the heck customer avatar is, Christina. I thought that was that movie. So if you don't know any of that information, no worries. Go over to the Biz Corner with Christina, my closed group for women network marketers, for you to learn that information. And they're free resources for you. I have videos on there about your customer avatar, self-branding, and all those tips to help guide you what you need to know and do for you to start branding yourself and give value out to your audience. When you brand yourself, you want to know what that information is you're sending. But now the key areas of that umbrella is you want to inspire, you want to give value, you want to give education and entertain. So I hope these tips helped. If you're interested in going to the resources I talked about, I also have a free social media calendar for you to help post information for you. So there's no excuse not to post daily. It's all in my closed group, the Biz Corner with Christina. The link to my group is in my bio here. Just click on the link and go into the group, but make sure that you answer the questions for you to get in there. So I hope this helped you guys. Thank you for watching. If you're a replay watcher, thank you again for watching later. And until the next video, take care. God bless. And if you feel like you got value from this, if someone in your team members might need to hear this, click that button and let them know. So take care. God bless. Until the next video.